There's a difference between being lost and admitting you don't know the way forward. Right now, you might know exactly where you are, but have absolutely no idea what comes next. That uncertainty, that fog ahead of you, it weighs differently than anything else. Find a quiet place for a moment. Let the noise settle. What I want to walk you through isn't just another prayer you recite and forget. It's a conversation, an honest one, about what happens when clarity feels impossible to find. Picture yourself entering a room where everything else stays outside. The demands, the decisions waiting for answers, the pressure to figure it all out, leave those at the door. In this space, you're not alone. God is already there, waiting, not impatiently tapping his foot, but sitting with the kind of presence that doesn't need words to communicate care. He's holding something, a container, could be a small jewelry box or a moving crate. Honestly, depends on your week. Inside that container are all the thoughts tangled up in your mind right now, the ones keeping you awake, the situations you keep turning over, hoping a new angle will suddenly make sense, the questions that seem to multiply every time you try answering just one. Don't open it yet, just acknowledge its weight. Some of you are holding something light, others feel like you're gripping a boulder. Both are valid, both matter. Psalm 139 captures something raw when David prays, "Search me, O God, and know my heart. Test me and know my anxious thoughts." He doesn't pretend to have it together. He asks God to look at the mess and help him sort through it. That's where we start. Here's what I want you to do. Open that container, not to dump everything out at once. That's overwhelming. Even to think about, just reach in and pull out one thing, one decision you're stuck on, one relationship you don't know how to navigate, one fear that's been louder than the others. Hold it, look at it honestly. This is the thing that's been taking up space in your head, stealing your peace, making you feel paralyzed. Now, here's the part that feels almost too simple. Look at God sitting there with you, handed over. Physically imagine placing that burden, that question, that anxiety into his hands. He's not surprised by it. He's not disappointed you're struggling with it. What happens next changes how you'll walk through everything else. He takes it. He doesn't lecture you about why you picked this particular worry or why you've carried it for so long. He just holds it. And then he speaks, not in the voice you've imagined or the tone you've feared. Listen to what he says, pulled from Isaiah chapters 41 and 43. "Do not fear, for I have redeemed you. I have called you by name. You are mine. When you pass through the waters, I will be with you. The rivers won't sweep you under. When you walk through fire, you won't be burned. The flames won't consume you. For I am the Lord your God, the Holy One of Israel, your Savior. Fear not, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." Read those words again slowly if you need to. He didn't promise the waters wouldn't come. He didn't say you'd avoid the fire entirely. He said he'd be with you in it. That's not a small distinction. It's everything. You're sitting there holding nothing now because he's holding it. The anxiety you handed over, the question you couldn't answer, The situation you couldn't control, it's in his hands. What does that actually change? It means you can stand up from this moment and walk forward without needing to have it all figured out. Because the one who created you, who formed you intentionally and calls you by name, he's already working. Romans 8 reminds us that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who are called according to his purpose. Not some things, all things, even the confusing ones, even the painful ones, even the ones that make no sense right now. Here's what I need you to hear before you leave this space. Handing over your worries to God isn't a one-time transaction, it's a practice. Tomorrow, that box might feel heavy again. You might reach back in and grab that same thought. Convince yourself you need to carry it alone. When that happens, and it will, come back here, sit down again, hand it over again. He never tires of taking it from you. He's for you, not against you, not indifferent, for you. He's thinking of you right now, not with frustration, but with the kind of love that doesn't waver based on how well you're managing everything. Let that truth settle deeper than the anxiety ever did. He hasn't left you to figure this out alone. The clarity you're asking for might come as a sudden answer, or it might arrive as peace in the waiting. Either way, he's already there in the space between your question and his response. You don't have to see the entire path. You just need to